New possibilities in experience. We choose to do this by nurturing imaginative and reflective encounters with works of art. Imagination is the ability to reach beyond what is to what might be or should be, to open the way to the possible. To be reflective where the arts are concerned is to be able to think about one's thinking in the presence of art forms, to be conscious of what it signifies to have an aesthetic experience, to realize that an object or a performance only becomes a work of art when experienced as such. Aesthetics, the study of art and aesthetic experience, is no longer conceived as a body of abstract knowledge, nor is it believed to be the same in every culture. The aesthetics of any culture, like its beliefs, symbol systems, traditions, its history, are fundamental to a culture's identity. It is common knowledge that many young people complain about the boredom they feel in school and a sense of futility that accompanies it. We realize also that it is sadly true about teachers trapped by test requirements, community surveillance, and the fear of accountability. There are those, however, who can imagine new possibilities, and they are often the ones who organize communities, initiate drama performances, painting exhibitions, and neighborhood concerts. It is at least likely that they have taken part in workshops that focus on aesthetic education. Aesthetic education concentrates on work of art, objects, musical sounds, literature, dance, films created by men or women intending to address themselves in particular ways, either verbal or nonverbal, to those able to and willing to attend. The obligation of the aesthetic educator is to make clear what it means to enter a created world. That world must be entered by acts of imagination, the faculty to summon up an as if a vision or a conception of things as if they were otherwise. The aesthetic education experience begins with a 2 or 3 hour experiential class, the nature of which is shaped by works of art. Drama, as experience with the context of aesthetic education, experience of inquiry-driven engagement with a work of art, does bring about changes in our thinking and practices. It brings us from our own individual perspectives of the world to those of others. It leads us to look at ourselves critically and nurture and increases our empathy for others. It broadens our horizons, brings us to understand the place of other in our society, and invites us to imagine things as if they could be otherwise. Aesthetic education challenges our thinking, beliefs, attitudes, and practices. It moves us to teach for equity and social justice.